everyone, it's Amy from YosoBoho. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to go thrifting today, but before we do that, I just want to stop and say thank you to everybody. Some of you have been with me, I feel like, from the very beginning, and we just reached the 1,000 subscriber milestone, which is kind of amazing and mind-blowing, but exciting too. And I want to thank, too, some of my friends from the YouTube and reseller community. I have made such great connections with you all through your comments, and I have made the greatest friends. It's been so unexpected, but I've also made some great friends in the YouTube community. Gino from Gino's Finds, Pam from Keeby's Collectibles, Will from Will's Thrifting Ventures. These are all people who, even in the days leading up to me, hitting that milestone, were there to like encourage and push and promote and all of that. And that's just amazing. I want to thank you all so much. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm excited because I feel like it's just kind of getting started. So with that, let's get shopping. Today we are shopping in Mayfield Heights, Ohio. This has become one of my favorite places to go. I always find some great things, and today was no exception. These were kind of cool, those big chess pieces, but they were all chipped. And this guy with the clown on top music box was a Rubens original baby planter. I'm just not a fan of those, and I don't see them selling that great. The music boxes will sell a little bit better than without the music. But that one's probably an $18 to $20 piece. That guy was not too special. But yeah, today's trip is phenomenal. I cannot wait to show you some of the things that we found. Old things, like actual antiques today. And I'm super excited, but you'll have to wait. We'll get there. Right about this time, Irf walked over and said, "Have you found anything yet?" And I said, "We just got here." Huh? But right after he said that, I looked down and I saw this treasure craft mug. So this was my first grab of the day. I've seen it listed on eBay for like $12. I've seen it listed on Etsy for $28. Not a lot of sold comps, but I'm thinking somewhere in that $12 to $15 range for eBay. This one is in fantastic condition. It needs a little cleanup, but I've seen some where they were kind of sloppy with the paint around here, so it bleeds over. But this one just looks fantastic. It has all the treasure craft information on it, and I paid 79 cents. So even for, $12 to $15, that's a decent flip. This area is usually a mess. It's still a mess, but you can tell there's some room to at least look and move things around, which is unusual. Sometimes I'm afraid to even touch anything on the shelf because it's so packed. But today it was nice. I could see everything, and I kind of started finding things right one after another. And this was something I found that I just loved. This little flocked lion cub set. So I got it. You may have seen me playing with his ear a little bit. That little bit of flocking fur was coming off, and I was able to glue him. He looks pretty good. You can still see right there. You can still see that it's a glued piece. And of course, I will disclose that on eBay when I list them. But how adorable. I just keep thinking, what a great collection. If you have a vintage flocked animal collection, you've got a pretty good collection. I should have thought of that years ago. This one has its original sticker on it. I paid 99 cents. Its original sticker is just a G and made in Hong Kong. You can also see there's some flocking issue there, but it's on the bottom. But, oh, they're so cute. I have sold other flocked animals in the past. I can expect somewhere around $12, $13 for them. Right near where I found those cute little cubs, I also found this cute little thing. Oh, I just couldn't resist. It's a resin piece. It's not ceramic, but it had some age, and those sleeping faces, my goodness, I had to for 99 cents. Here is another piece where cute and cost landed in the cart. Look at them. I mean, come on. 99 cents. You know they weren't going to stay there for 99 cents. They just have a felt bottom. They are a resin, and I could find quite a few of these online. They sell anywhere from $8 to $14. So I'm not sure. I think I might put this in the shop because the cute factor is just undeniable. And I paid 99 cents for it. So even on a shelf in the shop for, you know, $8 to $10, I think it'll get scooped up pretty quick. All right, so we're still in that same section. I just put the little sleeping cat and mouse in my cart, and right near them were these really cool ceramic, I think they're bone china, owl napkin rings. Now, I'm not going to show you these yet, but I promise you we will come back to them. Look at that, 99 cents for 4 of them. So I'm like, this is like a little treasure trove over here. Let me see what else is back here. And I checked out this piece, which was really pretty, but you can see had some damage. You never can find those pieces with perfect flowers. If I do, I will be so excited. You will hear it in my voice, like, what? What is this? And I'll probably get it home and realize it has like a whole missing flower. Oh, there's the guy. So right in the same area, I spotted this little tiki mug. And yeah, $2.29 was a lot for it, and it really doesn't have that much value, but I scooped it anyway. Not the smartest buy, but I just, anytime I see tiki anything, I'm drawn to it. I paid $2.29 for it. I think probably eBay, I would be lucky to get $9 or $10 for it. I think I will put it in with my mid-century modern stuff at the booth and see if it'll sell there. So I'll probably price them for, you know, in the $8 to $10 range and see if somebody will scoop them there. There were quite a few owls on this day. You can tell when somebody donates like an old collection. This planter was cool. It looked like maybe a hobbyist piece, but I was quickly distracted by the fact that there was a whole nother bag of these napkin rings. There is the most amazing setting sun happening out my window, but it is messing with my camera big time. I was thrilled to find the first set of these beautiful owl napkin rings. So when I saw there was a second bag, I was like, what? They're so neat. There is 8 of them total. They are really cool looking because they've got those perched, like the whole owl perched up there. It would make a really beautiful table setting, I think. I am seeing these all over eBay. I want to say there's one that's listed at like $31 or $32 with like 18 watchers. But I bet that all of those watchers are the people below that have also got them listed for lesser prices. They're just watching to see if they sell for that much. I saw, I think, 6 of these listed that sold for, I don't know, $15, $16. I'll share that here. I think I'm going to probably take these to the shop. I paid $2 for them. So even if I get, you know, 15 to 20, that's a great deal. They're all with their little original Japan stickers. They're really cool, and I was excited to find 2 bags. I checked out the toy aisle and didn't find much, but I did see this guy and I thought, he's really cool looking. He looked like he had a little bit of damage, but there was something very sweet about him, so I decided to grab him. He's neat. He's not old. I mean, I'm going to guess he's vintage, but I would say maybe 80s or 90s. I don't think he's really old, but he was made to look like the old pull toys. He does have some damage. He's missing a little paint there from his schnoz. He has some missing paint here from his mohawk, his mane. And these are things that I could potentially fix. I like the paint loss here. This looks more like damage to me, so I might do a little touch up there, which I will disclose. I'm guessing he'll go to the shop as well because he's cool. There's one listed currently on eBay that's, I think, $14.99. I was guessing maybe between the $15 and $20 range. I think at the shop, I might be able to be a little higher, maybe 18, 16, 18, which would be good because I did pay $2.29 for him. So 16, 18 would be good. Now we're in the area where they have plates and glasses and such. They always have a plethora of plates. And I have to admit, I'm not a big plate person. I don't spend a lot of time here. But on this day, I did take the time to look through, and I did find amazing things. And it's funny, I don't think I'm alone, because one of the things I found in this section was amazing and had actually been there since about February 13th. Now this isn't it. This is a salt works piece. This is by a company called Monroe Salt Works. And it's just a single bowl, but I just loved the way that looked. And when I looked it up, I realized that those are pretty rare or sought after. And then I picked up that bowl and looked down, and here was this plate as well. Same transferware, same company. So I grabbed them both. I had never heard of Monroe Salt Works. I just knew when I saw these that I loved the salt glaze. Now when you see something that has that kind of stippled effect in the glaze, that's usually indicative of salt glaze. I loved the transferware and that these blue flowers matched this outside blue. Just thought they were really striking and quality. They're very heavy, good, well-made pottery. Same with the bowl. Just kind of beautiful, and that's why I picked them up. I didn't look them up. Actually, I didn't look these up until later because I figured I spent 79 cents on this one and $1.09 on the plate, that I really wasn't out much if they weren't valuable. But it turns out that these are pretty hard to find. This one bowl, just one, sold for $30 last year, I want to say in December. And this one plate sold for $32.99. So definitely people looking for this pattern. This pattern is called Chippendale. There are some other patterns. There are some rare patterns. So if you want to look into Monroe Salt Works to learn about some of them, just do a search on eBay and then do a sort, like filter by the highest, and you'll see kind of what is valuable. I saw some sets of like mugs and stuff, and yeah, they go pretty good. So the plates that were marked with that February 13th date were up on the top shelf. And I have been to this Goodwill twice since this date on these plates. So obviously I missed them, and a lot of other people missed them. Nobody looked them up, but they are pretty amazing. There is a full set of 12 of these made in France dessert plates. Each one of them has its own different, unique hunting scene on it. And how, I'm sitting here looking through them. Not only this, right, but it's Blue Day. So they're 79 cents a plate, but I realize as I'm looking through them that each one of these is 40 cents a plate. And they were just neat. So I grabbed them. This was quite amazing. Quite amazing in the fact that I missed them 2 times. Third time's a charm. These, and I'm going to butcher this, but I think based on the internet, they are made by Diguan Segumins. I will put that on screen. But they're made in France. They are a full set. And it's funny because I found them on WorthPoint. Somebody called a set of 6 a full set. But no, there are 12. And I have all 12 of them. Each one has a different hunting scene, which I'm not happy about because I don't like killing animals. I mean, there's men with guns pointed at like harmless critters. So I'm not happy about that. But for 40 cents a piece, I picked up the set. And they are in fantastic condition. Here's one where I took the sticker off so you can see. Did he kill something? Yes, he's holding a rabbit. But hey, I have all 12 of them. And if 6 of them were listed as a full set, but 12 is a full set, and 6 of them sold for $99.99, so $100, I imagine a set of 12 should do twice that, right? Let's hope, because that would be amazing. They have this cool basket weave, and then this really cool, it's like a transfer art. And every single one of them is different. And I feel very lucky that I stumbled upon them and that this will be a nice little return on my 40 times 12. $5, basically $5 purchase. Pretty good. On the other side of the aisle from the plates are the mugs. And right away I spotted this brown drip. I knew it was Hull, H-U-L-L, that's what I collect. And I grabbed it. I have, I think, 8 of these steins in my collection. I am fascinated by the fact that it was made for a prom, a senior prom in 1965. What a cool kind of, takeaway. I will likely list it. I think it might be, intriguing, or somebody from this Canisius College. I've never heard of that. It's in Buffalo, New York. So maybe, somebody's alma mater. Maybe somebody's, an alum that wants to find memorabilia. And what a great, 1965, I don't think it's ever been used. What an amazing condition on it, right? All right, we're in a new aisle, and I did spot this, which had some damage. If you look on the corners, looked like it had been banged around a bit. But this was such a cool piece. It was like a 12 by 12 tile with these parrots. It was so vibrant. Felt backed, but it did say made in China. I really hemmed and hawed about getting that just because it was such a cool looking piece. There's a humidor down here that I'm checking out. Yeah, I had somebody's initials on it. It was pretty scraped up, so I did pass on that. Checking out the little cross here. I love, love, love the wood section, and I feel like every time I'm in this particular Goodwill, I find, see, I'm looking at those birds, like, should I get them? I find something in the wood section every time. This piece was really cool. This was a hand-carved piece. I think I passed on it because it just didn't have the quality that I was, would hope for. And then I saw this amazing old piece, and I did not know what it was, but I did know that it was going to come home with me. This is another piece that I feel very lucky to have found. I saw it on the shelf. I knew it was old. I picked it up. I saw it was $2.29. And I took it. There was no way to look it up there. I did a quick search for hinged wooden box, but I'll tell you what, it took me quite a bit of time to figure out what exactly this was. I knew that it was unique because of where the hinge was. I knew that it had some serious age, just based on the wood. how it was built, the hinges, these kind of things all kind of led me to believe that it had some serious age. So we're looking at an antique, something that's, you know, probably 100 years plus. Maybe we're late 1800s here. Not quite sure. But I have found similar. I have not found a sold comp. There are sold comps out there for what I would call this is a lap desk. So basically, if you did like ledger work or you had stationery and you didn't have a desk, this could travel with you. You could keep your stationery in here and then you could use this on your lap. Now, if you had some sort of inkwell or something like that, it could sit up here like a normal desk. And if you needed another sheet of paper, you could pick this up without the inkwell going anywhere. Grab something. So I do believe it is an old lap desk, and there is one listed that looks just like this on Etsy in the $250 range, and there's one listed similar to this on eBay in that like $100 range. So we're somewhere between the two, I think. I absolutely love it. I love that it feels like it has a story. It feels like it feels good. It's just really nice. It's got a great patina and it's in great condition. I don't know. I don't know if I'll try this at the booth or if I should list this, but I'm guessing I'll list for somewhere north of $100, maybe $150. And I'll be really lucky. Somebody will be really lucky to own this, but I will also be really lucky to have found it and to have passed it on, because I don't know if anybody else would have recognized this as anything other than a hinged box. And that, my friends, was about the extent of our shopping trip. I did pick up one thing for my mom for her card making supplies. And oh, there was one thing, I went back to that first aisle. I usually do kind of swing back around there because they're putting stuff out. And that's my favorite aisle, so I have to go see if they put something out that I missed. And I found one thing which was interesting. I found this, which is just, you know, intriguing, right? But down the shelf, I found its head. It's the goofiest little planter, but I love it. Somebody has one of these on eBay right now for like $60, which is crazy. Mine is missing its tail. I did look around the shelf. That's probably why it was donated, because the tail was missing. I think a pug owner will not care. They will want this to sit in a corner with a plant in it and be really cute. So I think I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace and somebody locally can come and do a porch pickup for their little pug planter. But I loved him and I picked him up. And that was it. It was such a great trip. There's nothing better than going to a Goodwill and coming home with antiques. I mean, there's nothing better. It's like the true sense of treasure hunting, right? When you get to go out and find things that have value and have age and everybody else walked past them and didn't see them for what they were. And then when you spot them and you figure it out, you're like, yay. It's kind of the best part of doing this, is finding those treasures. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. Click that little alarm bell so you know when I post my videos, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends. Do me a favor and give me a comment down below. Tell me, what do you think about this? Is this something that you would not be able to live without? Just tell me anything. Leave me a little comment. It helps so much in promoting the video. YouTube sees those comments and those like buttons, those like clicks, and they say, oh, this is interesting content. Let's share it out. So, and if YouTube doesn't share it out, if you could share it out, that would be great, because the more we can share, the bigger we can build this community and the more I can continue to do videos like this. So I appreciate you so much. I will see you soon. Thursday. Yeah, I'll see you on Thursday.